Welcome back to Crusader Kings 3. Today we're going to be carrying on our Kingdom of Ireland playthrough. And at the end of last episode, it looked like Sweden... Oh, there we go, the FPS being a bit funny there as we just loaded into the game. Sweden are struggling a bit, and I think they're going to, in fact, lose this war. Now, what is this war for? War against the tyranny of King Hrafn. Are they fighting to install someone new on the throne? If so, that could be problematic for the marriage that we just had. Maybe we're not going to get any good children from that marriage. But nonetheless, I don't think we can really be of use there, just because of the sheer number disadvantage. Let's go ahead and look at our current situation. Powerful vassals expect council positions. Yeah, no. In line to inherit some titles, and we can declare some wars. Now, declaring wars is fun. And what I really want to do this episode is try and return Gwyneth here to the Welsh, because they do have a Norse leader, and you look interesting. You look very well built indeed. Quite a muscular guy there. Now, they do have an alliance with Count Sven of Leon, but not a very big one there. So that's good for us. Now, if we go here and we go to declare war, ideally I would want a holy war for kingdom. Within the target title, all titles held by rulers are vassalized by you. The only problem there is they become vassalized by us. Do I want that? What about holy war for duchy? We could fight for the Earldom of Gwynedd here. Let's see. Within the target title, all titles held by rulers are vassalized by us. Can we revoke their title, though, after? That's the problem here. Maybe we can conquer duchy, but we can't do that because we're not illustrious and we're quite a way away from that. So maybe we should wait there until we've gained some more prestige. Let's see, do we have any decisions that can raise prestige? Not right now. So let's go ahead and unpause the game. We'll wait for just a few things to tick over, and hopefully we have some things that we can actually do there. We're currently building sparring grounds in Dublin as well. What do those give us? No prestige. That's a shame. Oh, sway. Gelling personal. Who are we swaying here? My vassal. In our recent communication, my vassal Chieftain Gaithan expressed a want to focus on his ambitions and interests more. I could make sure that our coming letters contain more on a topic close to his heart. Oh, you're a very diplomatic guy, aren't you? Let's go ahead. Yeah, I think he likes to focus on diplomatic matters. Let's go ahead and speak of diplomacy. We're also a very diplomatic character here, so I think that would be a good one. And spouse aids you in diplomatic studies. You gain 300 diplomacy lifestyle experience, and also gain focus student for 4 years, +1 learning. There we go, that's a bit useful. Speaking of learning, where are our holy sites for insularism? We have one here, which we do currently control. We also have one here, which we also control. However, we would need to go and get the holy site of Canterbury, which is quite a way away, and we do, of course, have one in Rome as well. Now, if we were able to get the one in Canterbury, which people here, I think they're currently converting to Catholicism, we might be able to reform our faith, or even create a new Christian faith in future. But let's see, that's something we can definitely look at the future, maybe even unite the whole of Britain. In his response, my vassal Chieftain Gaithan encouraged my slight dip into more personal topics. What a treat that he is also interested in diplomacy. Let us speak more. There we go, nice +10 opinion there. So that's looking all nice and dandy. There's currently a war going on up here. Let's see, who's this? I'm not too sure. We do have a new diplomacy perk though, so let's go ahead and pick that. We can now get diplomat. That gives us +3 diplomacy, +20 independent ruler opinion, and +25% personal scheme power. Fairchild navigates the perilous waters of social interactions deftly, and achieves his goals with dazzling charisma and conviction, whilst meditating between the highest rulers of the land. Not meditating, mediating. There we go. So let's go ahead and unlock diplomat. We get a new trait there. That should help us quite a bit. And let's actually go ahead into our lifestyle. Where is that again? Lifestyle, there we go. We're currently getting diplomacy and fertility. We could swap to majesty focus for that extra prestige. I think we might actually do that. I would say our succession is secured now. So let's go ahead and swap over to Majesty Focus. +1 Diplomacy, but also that +1 Prestige per month. I would definitely like to get to Illustrious. How old are we? We're currently 38, so I think we'll be able to make that in time before we hit the bucket or kick the bucket. I forget the saying there. Over here, Lancaster is looking very nice, controlled by the Anglo-Saxons again, so that's all looking good. What languages do I currently know? Gaelic, Anglic, and Brythonic. Is there any other languages around here that I could learn? We can speak to the English. What language do you speak? You're Anglo-Saxon, so we don't really care about that. What about the Kingdom of Alba? Can I learn your language? I think I can already speak to you. I'm not sure. Ah, you speak Gaelic. Ah, that's how we see the language. Okay, so we can speak to you. We could learn to speak to the... Let's see. Should we learn to speak to the Norse? The Norse language. Let's go ahead and try to learn a language here. 57% chance. I think we will actually go ahead and do that. They're about to lose the war vote. There we go. We lost the war led by this guy. King Hrathen is deposed. Rulers can be deposed as a result of faction demands or special events. Their heirs will inherit their titles even though the old ruler is still alive. You got beaten by a 6-year-old? I mean, technically we did as well. But seriously? So who's the ruler? Who are you? Ah, no. You're the first son. Can we get a marriage with you? Let's see. You're profligate. You're strong. Child of concubine. You have a brother down here, and I think your brother is married to my... Oh, no, wait. Ah, you're from a different family entirely. Right. Let's go ahead. Can we arrange a marriage with you? Now, what I want is... let's sort by gender. How do we do here? Female. My daughter here, she's 7. You're 17. That's a 10-year age gap. Not the best. I could also marry my cousin, 12, 13. My courtier here. Let's see. Let's try my daughter. Would you be happy with this? What about matrilineal? Matrilineal, definitely not. Okay, before we go ahead and do that, do we still have an alliance with Sweden? We don't. Now, I think Sweden would be a good ally to have here. In fact, let's go ahead. Where's my schemes? Let's go ahead and cancel this. Oh, you cannot start another line against him for 3 months. That's fine. I'm going to abandon this scheme because he's a nobody now. What I'm going to try and do is learn your language. There we go. That should be fine. You like me a lot for some reason. You're insular Norse. I just realised he's insular. Who is your father? Insular Gaelic. Okay, things are happening. Very interesting things are happening here. And now what I want to do, let's go ahead and arrange this marriage. It's only a 10-year age gap. It's not too bad. Right? And they will wait until she's of age as well. So what I'm going to do is try and get this marriage here. With my daughter. Let's go ahead and send that one off. And at least then we'll have a strong alliance. And Sweden do have some land in here. So if they do decide to conquer some more land, at least we will have them on our side. And there we go. To the sensible High King Fairchild of Ireland. With a sensible king, I see. I gladly accept your betrothal proposition. I would graciously take the hand of your daughter Sarah when the time comes. Excellent. There we go. And a good story from my court jester here. You look tired, my lord, my jester says. I know of a cure for that. It's called Travels to Jerusalem. What do you say? Shall I start reading? Male Corgus beckons me to sit down. It is an amusing text. I really need this break. Let's see. He even does different voices for the characters. Or Male Corgus, why don't you tell me about you? Yeah, let's go ahead and hear your story. We do need to lose some stress. There we go. Hear about the tales of the guy who went to Jerusalem. Hopefully that was a good time there. Then what's happening down in Europe? That looks interesting. Greetings, my charming liege. I hereby invite you to a feast at my court in Port Large. It will be a grand affair worthy of your honourable presence, my uncle, vassal, and champion. Where are you? Aha, you're down here in the Eldom of Ormond. It will be my pleasure. Let's go ahead and accept the feast. And we have a warm welcome. Are you not wearing any trousers? Okay, you are. You had me worried for a second then. Every guest is gathered in the great hall, and our gracious host, Chieftain Isaac, has welcomed us all to the feast. I look forward to this. Indeed, I do. Let's go ahead and open the feast window. Who is here? So we got us. We got George here. My cousin and Isaac's marshal. We have my aunt, and we have him. Not many people decided to actually turn up to this feast. A small feast, but it should be a nice warm feast at least. The dilemma. The feast is dwindling down, and I find myself deep in conversation with my faithful uncle, Chieftain Isaac. He inquires about my opinion on friendship, a subject he is deeply interested in himself. It's a subject that fascinates me as well. We grow closer to forming a friendship. That could be useful, yes. Let's go ahead and do that. And there we go. We made a friend. You discussed subjects of profound interest to Chieftain Isaac at Chieftain Isaac's feast in Ormond. There we go. That's nice. How many friends do we have now? 3 whole friends. One of them is my Chancellor. One is my daughter, and one is my vassal. We do have a rival here as well, my brother-in-law, but we don't speak about him. Task finished. We finally managed to increase control in Dublin as well. So we go over here, we do now have 100 control. We're just slowly converting the culture back over to Irish as well. So that's all looking nice and smooth there. And the innuendo. I know what I said, I just don't understand why you find it so funny. George cocks his head to the side while I withhold my chortle. I haven't told him what he said, that what he said could be interpreted as something lewd. She had a lovely chest on display in the courtroom. I may not be alone in thinking this is funny either. Chieftain Isaac spat out some of his drink when George repeated himself. The two could share the same kind of crude humour as I, or they could be offended by it. I won't know what either one thinks unless I speak up. You know, we're diplomatic. It's a small feast. Let's have a bit of banter. Repeat what you said, but slowly. Really think about it. You grow closer to forming a rivalry with George. George is mortified by your perverse humour. It seems George is not a man to banter, apparently. Poor George. Right, you can negotiate an alliance with High Chieftain Rognvalder. Oh, you look angry. What's happened with you there? Evil antagonist? It's my nephew, of course. Oh dear, where are you? Oh, you have the High Chieftain of Man. Are you independent? You're slow. Child of a concubine, you are Gaelic. What's your wife looking like? Holy warrior, tough soldier. She is a craven, though. Intricate web weaver. Oh, my nephew's done good for himself. So what's happened here then? Ivar didn't have any children? No, Ivar had plenty of children. Did you murder your way to the throne? I think he might have, you know. Do you know what? Let's go ahead and negotiate that alliance. There they go. He will accept that. My nephew's doing very well for himself. It's nice to see my dynasty members there spreading out and getting some more titles for themselves. A quarter war. Who is this? The Kingdom of Sweden. Oh gosh, why did you put them together like that? That makes it look like I did a really bad decision. You have a mighty beard for an 18-year-old. To the charming High King Fairchild of Ireland, I call on you to honour our alliance and join me in the war against the tyranny of King Helgi. Wait, what? Oh, as defenders, though, right? This 6-year-old girl, I assume she's a girl, is declaring a lot of wars. And for some reason, she has people backing her up. Come up, my daughter, seriously. Wait, you're married to my daughter, you're... What have I done? I've created some troubling situations here. We will go ahead and join the war on their side here. Let's go ahead and pause the game. How many units do they have? 3,000. We heavily outnumber them. Right. They're raising their units over here for some reason. Wait, did you move the capital of Sweden over here? The capital of Sweden? It is, right? Realm capital is now located in the British Isles. Okay. It makes it safer, but that's kind of abandoning all this land up here. Upland has got independence, I see. Right. I will come and help you fight this war. Let's raise our men here. 5 days and they will be raised. And alliance form. My dear uncle, I am honoured by your request and I would be glad to call you an ally. Marvellous news. There we go. My nephew. Just don't plot anything against me. Returning home. What a feast. I will remember the days spent in Chieftain Isaac's halls for a long time to come. Now it is time to wash off the traces of merriment and wine, and once more resume my duties as Lord of the Realm. And we do lose some stress there, which is nice. So farewell, my uncle. Thank you for the feast. I definitely had a great time there, and a good old Georgie boy. I don't think he had such a great time. Right. We need to make our way over to Sweden. What better way? We're going to go straight ahead and attack here. In fact, we could attack Viking. Yeah, let's go ahead and attack Viking. There we go. That would be beautiful. Enemy ally joins the war. My nephew. Nephew. Really? Just don't attack my lands when I disappear. 48 gold to set sail. In fact, should we attack my nephew? You are in debt. Oh, nice. We just negotiated this alliance. Wait, who are you guys? Upland have land over here. Wait, you have... Oh, you almost have the exact same banner. Okay. Let's go ahead and fight the Uplandies. Uplandies? Is that a valid name there? Oh gosh, that was not good. We just got off the boat as well. Our vassal gained some opinion of us. Hopefully we still win this battle with overwhelming numbers. We do hear a strange noise. I arrived back at my stronghold after a long, lonely walk. Another year passed, another year older. I was born this day 39 years ago. Happy birthday to me. The older I get, the more I cherish the relationships I've cultivated over the years. So it saddens me that I've not heard from my wife Grain or any of my friends today. Oh no. I trudge along to my chambers, loneliness impeding my lazy feet. When I hear a clang and hushed whispers from down the hallway. What could that be at this hour? Indeed. Ah, a nice little birthday surprise. They didn't forget about me. What a surprise. All my nearest and dearest friends have come together to wish me well as I begin the next year of life. There is even an entire table laden with pomegranate cakes. I've never heard of pomegranate cakes, but that sounds delicious. My favourite. Here I was thinking that everyone had forgotten about me. I cannot believe that Grain went to all the trouble of arranging this in secret. I had not a clue such a thoughtful surprise was being planned at all. My friend Ekrad approaches me struggling to carry 3 beautifully wrapped packages. Ever the trickster, she says, I've 3 gifts here for the choosing. One shall be yours, but which shall it be? The biggest one, the medium-sized one, or this? Good things come in small packages. So I'm going to take the medium-sized one. Let's see what we get. Birthday gift received. You have become the owner of Irish court politics. Let's see. Prestige plus 0.1 a month. Court and guest opinion plus 2. A monthly diplomacy lifestyle experience plus 10%. A fancy tome that shows an excellent understanding of diplomacy as it touches upon subjects such as court politics. The cover is wood that has been painted to display a repeating image of zoomorphic motif. There we go. We got a nice little book there. And as it's our birthday, it looks like a faction has disbanded against us. So that's also nice. Let's go ahead and open our inventory here. Close this battle a second. I think this... There we go. We can display the Irish court politics book. Let's go ahead and pull it in the corner of the room so people can go ahead and look at that when they decide to visit court. That's very nice there. Let's go ahead and get back to the Battle of Kilkerjabrightville. Looks like we are able to win this battle, which is nice. Let's go ahead and see the details of this one. We managed to kill one of their champions. One of our guys got wounded. We wounded one of theirs, and another one of our guys got wounded. My vassal, actually, which kind of sucks. But we did manage to win that battle, which is a good start to the war. So what we can do, in fact, we don't have any loot there. We do have some loot here. Let's go ahead and siege this settlement. Or this castle, sorry. Been playing too much Total War lately. And with that, we should be able to get some more war score and get a tiny bit of gold. It's going to take 6 months. This siege is going to take 8 months. Let's see, how long will it take us to march there? About 1 month. So if we keep a look on this, hopefully we can siege this before they siege that. Oh boy, this is going to be tense. Watching this battle. Where are the Swedish? Ah, they're over here fighting. Okay. That's actually fair. We're going to defend their capital. And they can go over and fight there so we don't have to sail over. Ah, we might have to attack them early here. They seem to be getting better siege progress than us. Let's see, 53 days, 2 months. I think we might be able to do it. Oldham of Leinster gained lack of sheriffs for 10 years. That's a bit annoying. That's fine. Okay, so 57 days there. 47. We're going to have to go over and fight. We can't afford it. That's fine. The chances are even, apparently. I think we should be able to overwhelm them. There we go. If we can make them break the siege. I just don't want to lose the capital here. It would be absolutely terrible for us. Are they trying to sail back down? You are known for dedication to your faith. Aha, we're now a paragon of virtue. So let's see. Insular clergy opinion plus 20. That's nice. Now, what I am... Oh, you sneaky devils. Skafak comes of age. Oh, you're already wielding a sword. My daughter's quite fearsome. With her coming of age, my tuition of Skafak is at an end. With sufficient tutelage, even a child that has displayed little natural inclination towards warfare, such as Skafak, can come to truly understand it. It is impressive. Well, let's try that again. It is impressive to see such skill in someone so young. She displays a level of insight that's rare even among veteran commanders. Wow. Brilliant strategist. That is insane. They grow up so fast. Indeed they do. She is fearsome there. In fact, she's that fearsome. I've never even seen anyone have a sword when they've come of age. Maybe that's a thing with the full screen barbershop mod. We'll see. We are losing supplies quite badly. And they are now sieging Ulster. We should be able to get them though. And we have managed to learn a new language. After lots of hard work, I finally learned the Norse language. Endless hours practicing accentuation, sleepless nights mimicking inflection, and countless lessons mastering intonation. It was all worth it in the end. During my efforts, I looked to emulate King Helgi's accent. I am sure that he would be impressed with my results, and of course Norse peasants now respect me a great deal more. Let's see, shall we try and write a letter to him? Let's try and write a letter. Our last two failed, but maybe this time we can do better. And there we go, I impressed King Helgi with my knowledge. He gains 25 opinion of us, and we're currently way above 100 opinion now, I think. But it's good to finally be on good terms with one of the Norse. And there we go, we learned the Norse language, and we now are at our language limit, I believe. Yeah, we have 3 out of 3 foreign languages, so a very well educated ruler we currently have. Now hopefully once we get to here we should be able to win this fight. We can once again ask the Pope for some gold, so let's go ahead and do that. There we go, I have considered your plight and decided to grant your request. May these funds help you spread the true faith in your lands. I'm sure it will. We can currently go on a hunt, but let's wait until the war is over. We should be able to win this battle somewhat easily. And sparring grounds have finally been built in Dublin. So let's go ahead and look at doubling. Can we build anything else here? We need gold to upgrade our tribal hold. So let's go ahead and wait for that. And then we can upgrade that to tier 2. We could also upgrade this stuff. We don't have the moats. Barracks innovation. City planning we need for this one. And we need barracks for this one. What about this? We just need gold for this. So we'll wait ahead for the gold. That should be fine. Let's go back to this battle though. I think we should be able to easily overwhelm with numbers. And we do manage to sway our vassal. He's now at 96 opinion. So that must be why they dropped the faction there. And right now we actually have good relations with everyone. Let's go ahead and sway the King of England for a little bit. 91% chance there. Try and improve those relations. And there we go. We were able to win this battle. And we actually even killed one of their champions, which is nice. The enemy reinforcements have arrived. Let's go ahead and go back to the capital of Sweden. And it looks like my son was able to learn the Dutch language. So let's go ahead and look at him. He only has the ability to learn one language, unlike us. But at least he does now have Dutch in his arsenal of languages. So that's good. And it actually turns out he's getting some nice martial skill as well. So we'll have to go ahead and see how he progresses. My second son, when he becomes 6, we'll have to get him learning some languages as well. It would be handy to have them learn some Norse, to be honest. And familial reputation. Chieftain Isaac gained 20 opinion of us, thanks to my wife. That's very nice there. And we are fighting another battle here. Hopefully we can win this one. And we do lose 50 piety thanks to our bishop. We do manage to capture the enemy, but we're in a second battle now. First, let's go ahead and check this one. We killed 2 of theirs, and we do capture a prisoner. 2 prisoners, in fact. So that's also nice. And now we're fighting the army from my nephew. We're supposed to be allies. War is an interesting thing. We killed one of their champions and captured 2 more men as well. It wants us to host a feast. Let's go ahead and wait on that. We can ransom. You don't have much money though, do you? Maybe we can go down here and siege this settlement finally. Although it looks like they're going to set sail and come back towards our lands. Yeah, in fact, there we go. You can see the enemy coming back here. So let's go back to Ulster just to make sure we're protecting our own people as well. Okay, what's happening here? Maybe we can just wait here for a second. In fact, no, let's go back. The split armies here are going to be a bit tedious to deal with, but I think we should be fine. A sensual proposal. Wherever I go, my courtier Isabel is sure to follow. That look in her eyes, the words on her lips, I know exactly what she is after. You are married to my martial commander and champion. Let's see. No, we don't want to lay with her. End her scheme to seduce us. Yes. I won't call you out. I will give you a second chance because I am just. But I will hear no more of this attempt trying to seduce me. We both are already married. And I already have kids as well. It's not worth risking the Irish throne for just one night of pleasure. Let's go ahead and fight these guys. We should be able to win this battle very easily as well. The war score is actually at 100%, so hopefully they end the war soon. And we do manage to capture some of the enemy as well. Let's go ahead and see. We wound one of theirs and capture another 2 prisoners. So that is nice to see. And there we go. We even imprisoned the 6-year-old warmonger. She's actually 8 now. We won the war. And Sweden is safe. So be it. Let's go ahead and disband our army. More importantly, the betrothed can marry. Now we can't send off this betrothal because he's currently imprisoned by the King of Sweden. Why did I send off that betrothal? Sweden's looking very strong. A lot of land, which is nice. I still find it funny how they moved their capital over here, though. Definitely an interesting choice. But I think that's a good place to end the episode. That was quite a fun one there. We didn't manage to declare war against this, the Welsh, but we do have Sweden as a strong ally now. And our daughter will, in future, be the Queen of Sweden, which is also nice. But thank you for watching. I will be back on Monday with another episode of Crusader Kings. And if you're enjoying the series and haven't already, then please consider subscribing. We are trying to hit 500 subs before the end of the year. But I will be back tomorrow with another episode. I think it's Warhammer tomorrow. And I shall see you then. Thank you for watching.